Hi, and welcome to Madness and More. Today, we're going to be discussing the myelin sheath in more detail. So, let's begin. A myelin sheath is a sleeve that's wrapped around each nerve cell, or neuron. It's a protective layer of lipids and protein that coats the main body section of a neuron, called the axon. The myelin sheath has three functions. Its fatty protein coating provides protective insulation for your nerve cell, like the plastic insulation covering that encases the wires of an electrical cord. It also allows the electrical impulses to travel quickly and efficiently between one cell and the other. It maintains the strength of the impulse message as it travels down the axon. Myelin is made by oligodendrocytes in your brain and spinal cord, which is your central nervous system or CNS, and by the Schwann cells in your peripheral nervous system. Your peripheral nervous system is a network of nerves outside of your CNS. These nerves communicate between your CNS and the rest of your body. Your myelin sheath isn't one solid covering. It's a lineup of individual sections of myelin, each separated from the next by a tiny gap, like the small amount of space you see between individual boxcars on one long train. Each section of myelin is called an internode. Each gap in the myelin sheath between internodes is called the nodes of Ranvier. The nodes of Ranvier are rich in positive sodium ions. As the electrical signal or impulse travels along the axon, it jumps from one node to the next. When passing over the gap, the sodium ions recharge the electrical signal so it can continue in its travel without losing its charge or lessening its signal strength. About 100 billion nerve cells are in constant activity, sending and receiving messages that control every aspect of your body's functioning. When your myelin sheath on nerve cells is damaged, the electrical signal is slowed or stopped. Myelin can be damaged when your body's immune cells think that myelin is a foreign substance. Your body's immune system produces inflammatory substances that damage myelin and eventually kill the cells that make myelin. The location where the myelin is attacked determines your symptoms. The destruction of the myelin sheath is called demyelination. Probably the most well-known disease that attacks the myelin in your central nervous system is multiple sclerosis. Other central nervous system diseases in which myelin is attacked include acute disseminated encephalomyelitis. This is a rare acute intense immune reaction in the CNS. Scalder's sclerosis. This disease, also called diffuse myelinoblastic sclerosis, is a rare neurodegenerative disease in children. Transverse myelitis. This is an autoimmune disorder that causes inflammation in your spinal cord. Neuromyelitis optica. This is an antibody-mediated immune attack on your optic nerves and spinal cord. Optic neuritis. This is another condition in which your eye nerves become inflamed. Tumefactive demyelination. This is a single demyelination lesion greater than 2 centimeters. Peripheral nervous system diseases in which myelin is attacked include Guillain-Barré syndrome. This immune disease could be caused by infections including cytomegalovirus, mycoplasma pneumonia, Epstein-Barr virus, and influenza virus or vaccinations. Chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyradical neuropathy. This is a slow-developing autoimmune disease that attacks myelin. Paraproteinemic demyelinating neuropathy. This is a type of neuropathy associated with the presence of an antibody that is associated with malignancy. Charcot-Marie-Tooth type 1 and type X. This is an inherited neuropathy. And copper deficiency, which is a lack of copper leads to loss of protection of the myelin, making it susceptible to damage. A myelin sheath can also be damaged or destroyed in adults by stroke, infections, immune and metabolic disorders, poisons, vitamin B12 deficiency, certain drugs including ethambutol, excess alcohol intake. In addition, in a few rare inherited diseases, the myelin sheath doesn't properly form. These diseases include Tay-Sachs disease, Gaucher disease, Hurler syndrome, and Niemann-Pick disease. Damaged myelin can be repaired in both your central and peripheral nervous systems. It is important to manage the factors that cause demyelination, such as inflammation and immune suppression or modulation treatment, including steroids, intravenous immunoglobulin, and other agents. Scientists are making progress in understanding potential ways to promote myelin repair. Although there have been several promising studies, it still isn't clear if the benefits seen were meaningful improvements for individuals. And there are currently no approved medications for myelin repair. Here are only some examples of studies. A small phase 2 clinical trial has shown that oral antihistamine clemestin has myelin repairing qualities. Clemestin improved the transmission of the electrical signal in people with multiple sclerosis who had optic nerve damage. Another early human trial found that the diabetes drug metformin plus clemestin helped regenerate myelin. Blocking a molecule in stem cells caused oligodendrocytes to repair myelin and allowed mice with sclerosis-like symptoms to achieve some degree of recovery. Research studies continue to explore the potential role of stem cells in repairing myelin damage and slowing disease progression. Other drugs are showing promise in protecting the nervous system from further damage. Ibudilast, an anti-inflammatory drug, significantly slowed the rate of brain cell death in a phase 2 trial. An epilepsy drug, phenytoin, was shown to be protective, resulting in 30% less damage to myelin compared with the placebo. Lipoic acid, an antioxidant, may help block nerve fiber damage as well. Myelin is an essential substance that keeps your nerves functioning, sending and receiving communication from all parts of your body. Without the 100 billion functioning nerve cells, no part of your body would work. Many diseases and conditions can attack myelin. The best known is multiple sclerosis. Researchers continue looking for ways to protect, repair, and regenerate myelin. The good news is that they're making progress. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe!